let's introduce ourselves. Yes. Obviously, if you're not familiar with us. So this is Julie.
I'm Julie. We're the Spooky Bees of Lubbock. I'm Julie.
We're half of them anyway.
Yes.
I'm Dre.
I'm Jenny.
Hello.
And Dre did everything that you see in front of you.
I slapped some stuff together.
Last night.
So basically, the panel is about being spooky on a budget. And it's that whole, if I can do it, you can do it. Because really, I do not have time.
And we're poor.
And we're so poor. So if you can spend $20 at Dollar Tree, you're good.
You'll get so much
That's
stuff.
pretty much what I did. I kind of just ran to the store, grabbed a couple things, and I was like, oh, I can just, put it together, whatever. Pinterest is amazing. Everyone knows that.
This will be your friend for inspiration.
Yes. So usually that's kind of what I do is I just look at stuff and see what's something I could throw together really fast. And if you're a spooky person naturally, you don't have to be, but if you are, 9 times out of 10 you've probably got a closet or some bags full of random Halloween crap that you've had for 10 years. And so that's pretty much what I use to make stuff. My house is decorated my husband's an artist, and we have a weird comic-y, spooky vibe. Hi. So we have a bunch of random stuff in the house. So we have just different comic books or different stuff that we like to cut up and glue together and stuff like that. These things, for example, I literally made all this last night. So I'm not kidding when I say that. And it didn't take very long. It took me about 2 hours to do. I didn't make that. Let me just say that, but I could if I wanted to.
I was going to say, how did you make the crackle paint?
I bought it at Walmart. No, well, they have crackle paint though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have crackle paint. So really, it's just about knowing what supplies you need, and it's really, really simple. If you have your basic glue gun, scissors, tape,
Are necessary.
Yes, you pretty much
paint
and black paint. If you pretty much have that, you're set with just about anything. I really like to use if I need to make something that's gonna really, really last for a while. I prefer to use E6000 glue because it's an industrial strength glue, and it's they have a clear one, so you can put it on stuff and it won't come through anything. You won't see anything. So it looks like it's being held together and it doesn't look messy. I'm also very picky about how stuff looks clean and nice. So everything has to be real on point. But like I said, pretty much everything that I made. This was a little mirror that it was literally $1 for that, and I just grabbed some red paint, painted on it with my finger, and wiped my hand across it. That was 5 seconds to do. The little gnome, I just painted that. Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
I love him. He was $1. I just painted him black and put some little red in the eyes and made it look like his eyes were bleeding. Because it's fun. And just that, I had all these little eyeball things. I love eyeballs, y'all. I know it's weird, but whatever. Unfortunately, John knows me, so he knows I'm weird. And so I had a bunch of little bags. Oh, Jenny, will you give me that purple box?
Absolutely.
I have a bunch of, like I said, just random Halloween crap, around the house. So I had a bunch of little bags of eyeballs and spiders and stuff, so just stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are totally into succulents and plants and stuff. I kill every air plant known to man. Even if you say it can't be killed, I kill it, I promise you. Yes.
Even these would be something that you could just make yourself.
Yeah.
They're just a little foam
It's a little foam ball.
And you just scribble
Yeah.
on it.
Mark your sticker, you're good, yeah. So with the little succulent thing, that was at Dollar Tree. I just popped a little part of it off so that I could put the eyeball in there, and just put some glue, the hot glue in there, and just stuck it on there, and that was it. So, and this was gonna look creepy and drippy, and it didn't.
Hot glue and paint.
Thank you.
Yes.
See, there you go. Thank you. So, you know, I could have done that, but I was like over here with us, though. I was like, whatever. I was hoping it would do it by itself, but it didn't. But if you want it to look like that, obviously, yeah, you could do that. So, you know, just really simple. These I had just around the house, and, you know, you kind of just color coordinate and
When you are a spooky person, you end up acquiring a
a
lot
lot of stuff. And these too, like this is just a regular candlestick holder. It's glass. I painted it black. This was some ribbon that I had, just glued it around. Found some little buggy stuff that I had. I did paint the top of this because this was silver, but I just did it to match because again I'm picky. And so just kind of threw some of that in there just to make it, you know, look fun. These were so cute. Like
They're so
just
easy.
a white candle just to make it look like little ghosts. I also saw like people do that with milk cartons, like just the empty milk cartons, putting glow sticks in it too. Like that's just fun. And I mean, that would probably be more for like actual Halloween, but you know, it's always Halloween. So right. And this actually was a friend of mine had this like antler at home. I've had this for years. I made this a long time ago. But it was all white. And I was like, oh, I don't like it all white. It has to be black, obviously. So I just painted it with black paint, put a little bit of gold on the tips, and then I found some random flower stuff I had and just kind of put it across to make it look more like a little like flowery crown. And I have a candle at home that's like a purple candle, and I actually put that in the middle of it, and it goes on my dresser. These are like just little like if you're familiar with like loteria, they're like the little cards that come with the little play cards and stuff. So I put those in there and just kind of have them on my dresser too. And this was the same thing. I just found some stuff and put it together. And I found these little flowers at Dollar Tree, and I kind of pulled those apart and just put the little balls in there and added some sand. And I found this. I've had this beaker forever, and I was like, what am I gonna do with it? And then when I had to make this last night, I was like, oh, I have that vase. So again, just random stuff that you have that you're like been holding on forever, you don't know why, and all of a sudden you need it. So, and then I just put the little like centipede on it because I thought that would be cute, just to kind of give it that little extra thing on it. I have, no. If I ring, I'll stop. So, I have I love like little doll parts, like eyeballs and hands and legs and stuff. So my husband used to work for this recycling company, and he would find random stuff, and he knows that I like weird stuff. And so he came home and he was like, dude, I found this box for you. And I was like, what? He brings me this box, and it has like all these little like doll like body parts in it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to know whose house this came from, but it's fun. And so like I know, and so
there's a good tip for you though.
Right.
Go dumpster diving. Go dumpster diving.
So yeah, so I have all these little hands and like this little leg with this shoe on it. I mean, I'm sure that eventually I'll find something that I can use for it. But just, I mean, it's so simple, y'all. Just like things you find around the house. Just get creative. Like that's the fun part about it, is just trying to like see what you can make of what you have already. You know.
Thrift stores
Yes.
and spirit the day after Halloween.
Yes.
So that you get all of the clearance.
Yes.
That's what I do for myself.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, and that's really, and I mean, I know all of us probably do it, but like as soon as Halloween stuff starts hitting, you know, I'm like hitting up every single store, like, what do you have? What do you have? And just, you know, just stuff that I know that I'm gonna collect. I had a friend of mine actually a couple of months ago, because she knows I like Halloween stuff, brought me this giant bag of like Halloween decorations, and I still haven't finished looking through the whole thing. But every time I do, I find something, I'm like, oh, decoration, and I just go put it in my house. So it's just fun. And it was actually really great because for Christmas, I'm not a Christmas person, obviously. I wanted to have like a actually I had a ton of these, and I like hot glued the little ornament hooks on them, and I used them for ornaments in my tree. So just, I mean, random stuff that you find, you can always make it look cool. So, yes, if y'all have questions or you have ideas you'd like to share,
Yeah, we can brainstorm
please
the
let me know.
projects.
Yes. So, anybody have any questions for us or anything that
Thoughts?
you're working on or something that you're thinking of doing? Yeah. Or something you like to do?
Because Drake can't fill out the rest.
Because I can talk that morning.
Put doll parts in fruit punch.
Yes.
Ooh.
Make sure they have air on the inside though, because they need to float. You
Yeah.
need to see those doll parts floating in the lake of
How cute is that?
blood.
I like that.
Blood. I didn't
think
have
it's
a
a
full.
fake blood.
I love that
Edible
idea.
fake blood, but I forgot what it was made out of. I think it was corn.
Oh yeah, corn syrup and
If
red
we're
food coloring.
Yeah.
It's a good
If
blood.
you're going to take
blood.
really like short pictures, if you find the like sugary sprinkles, you
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you pour them in your mouth, they will dissolve and all of the color, like,
Oh,
and it's the perfect
Cheap
consistency.
blood capsule.
I know.
Yeah. As well, because that.
Yeah, because
That's a good idea. My daughter loved, like, last year
Yeah.
she was Carrie for Halloween, and she was like, she loved the fact that we had to pour, like, fake blood.
oh,
It was the funnest thing. I need to tell
I
her that.
scared my mom in the middle of the night because I went and I got sprinkles and I poured them in and they were like black sprinkles and
Yeah.
they were like pitch black, just oozing out of my mouth, and I was like,
That is
Yeah,
so
I can't think of it as a corn
Dig
syrup
it.
and actually just sort of make that into this cosplay.
I love that. That's awesome. That's a great idea. I didn't know that.
I don't know, I just figured it out. I just wanted sugar and I was like, and then I looked in the mirror and my tongue is just black and I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's a really good tip. I like that. Anybody else have anything you'd like to share with class?
So I'm an avid thrifter. I love thrifting. I'm always looking for like different candlesticks and
Yes.
old photos and stuff like that. I love black and white photos. So
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Other people's photos.
yes.
I'm always like a little bit creeped by that, but I'm like, but it's cool.
But at the
So,
same time.
yeah.
if you go to, on one of my trips to Dallas, there's this thrift store there that at the beginning of the week, it'll start at $2 and every item will tick down 25 cents until it's at 25 cents and then it'll start over.
Oh.
And so we went there on a Friday, so everything was 50 cents.
Nice.
And I mean everything. You could
Yeah.
get like a shirt for 50 cents, pants 50 cents.
Well, places.
Like
I know, I'm
full
like, where's
boots.
the stuff?
I got these
This might be really bad.
leather boots and 50 cents.
Wow.
So if you're going like spooky costume,
Yeah.
that's the way to go.
That's awesome.
And I think they had some other stuff, but I was mostly going for clothes. So
Yeah.
Listen, I'm.
What are, Jenny, what are some of the thrift stores that you like to go to
I love
around town?
I really like the Genesis thrift store on
Oh,
First
yeah,
Street.
yeah.
And then it's
Yeah.
really good for
Yeah.
like housewares and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then also I like the Disabled Veterans thrift store.
I love that
They
place.
have lots of stuff that's not for sale, and it's just the quirkiest stuff.
Yeah.
I live for it. I live for it.
So, my husband's a tattoo artist, and he works like right down the street from there. And I would always pass it all the time. And I was like, what is that? And one day me and Arius went in there, and I felt like I hit like the weirdest jackpot ever. I mean, it's just like from the outside it didn't look like it was that big. And then when I walked in, it was like giant. What I love about that place is that it's like so much stuff, but it's super organized.
It is.
It is.
In its weird way, like
If
I know, that was great.
if you get lucky, and this is what happened whenever I went to the veteran thrift store. Patron bottles are like the best
Oh,
spooky
nice.
looking bottles that you can have, and whenever I see them there, I'm like, that's mine.
I'm taking all of
Mine.
mine.
Because otherwise, they're very expensive.
Yeah, no, that's a really great one because they have so much stuff in there,
They made
and it just like
more
goes
fun.
all the way to the back, and their prices are
I think it's reasonable.
really
yeah.
good.
And I love their furniture, like I don't know, you just find different stuff. They're kind of ornate
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
And so that's more my aesthetic, like,
Yeah.
you can paint anything black
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And make it look
Painted
cool.
black.
make it like a
Painted
fun
black.
little content.
Yeah.
Painted
thing.
black.
Always
I'm
painted
not
black.
referencing the song.
It's okay if you are, because I do all the time.
So do I.
You know, but yeah, also just put bats on it, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
and or put a skull and or put a
skull or a
bat.
bat on it.
Put a bat on it.
Rubber spiders, and don't, if you're going to put them on things, like, don't only glue the middle part, because then
Yes.
the legs will be like, and it spooks people.
True.
Like, I threw a little rubber spider at my brother, like, and he was like, very sweet.
That's half the fun though. is putting
Yeah,
stuff
you
on,
gotta spook
so.
your siblings. That's what siblings do. We toughen up our little siblings.
Isn't that right, Allie? You tough enough to eat.
Sure.
Sure.
Sometimes.
Hey,
That's funny.
hey, the older siblings.
I'm the baby, so.
I'm the baby.
I know.
I'm old,
But yeah.
so.
Do y'all have anything else? Chris,
So
you wanna add?
if one were to say was planning like a mass change of Christmas decorations
Yeah.
to where we take everything off the tree, put doll parts up, where do I go to look for these doll parts in bulk if I'm not able to dumpster dive the whole thing?
There's the Goodwill bins.
Yes. Yes.
Dig through the bins.
They have stuff there. I mean, if you're trying to buy it in bulk, well, I would probably say.
The hobby stores should have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
and
make
the
more.
Yeah.
more live, better, just so you get the looks
Yeah.
as you're going down Hobby
Well,
Lobby with.
Another thing too, like Dollar Tree has a lot of like little dolls and stuff.
And just take them
They're
apart.
yeah, just pull them apart. Okay, so we crafted. When did we do that? When we did the little like craft.
For Halloween.
Yeah,
It's
like
before Halloween.
yeah, we had like a little like craft
We had
thing,
a craft day.
and we had all these little skeletons, and I don't know why I had like the
Start
funnest time,
ripping
like
them apart.
cutting the little arms and
Oh,
stuff
no.
off of them to like put them in things. But yeah, Dollar Tree has a bunch of little like dollar Barbies and stuff that you could find and just pull it apart.
I can clean up my daughter's room for you.
Right.
Grandma's closet.
True.
Dollar Tree is
Okay,
actually
mine has a lot.
Yeah.
My grandma has a lot of wine.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was looking for more doll stuff, I actually went there looking for stuff too. So, because I mean, they're gonna fall apart anyway, right? They're Dollar Tree, so like,
Put
you
'em
might as well
together.
just go pull them apart anyway.
Where did you end up picking up those? You said they're styrofoam skulls.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think these were from Michael's. So my husband worked for Michael's for a long time. So anytime their stuff would go on clearance and all that, I would just kind of scoop up whatever I found.
Clip the coupon.
Um,
Always clip the
They
coupon.
always have 40% coupon, 40% off of one regular price item. I'm doing like Michael's promo here. But Michael's does that, Joann's and Hobby Lobby. Like before I go in, I always look on their website or whatever, or if you have the app on your phone, they always have a little. And I know Michael's does it. They price match. So like if you find something cheaper, or like let's say you have something and it's 40% off at Michael's, but it's the same thing as 60% off at Joann's, you can show them that and they'll honor it.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. I mean, I'm always trying to look for what's the cheapest, of anything, because
And always check
again, we
Amazon.
poor.
Poor.
We're so poor. Amazon is a great place sometimes
yes.
to find
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
$14.
We're
Yeah.
about this way. Yeah.
$14.
Yeah.
This thing is long.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That is fun.
Yeah.
It
so
took a
you can
lot.
find
It took us
really
too
great
easy,
things.
but it's okay.
I'm not gonna try to push wish on anybody.
Oh.
Because you never really
You
know
never
what you're
know.
gonna get.
When you
every
order
now
something.
And it
then.
may not be what you
And
think
it may
it
not
is.
be what you ordered, but every now and then you can find some
Yes.
pretty decent stuff
Uh-huh.
on there too.
Oh, if
So
you're ordering for
that might be something you might want to try.
if you're ordering for Christmas, you gotta order about a year early.
Oh,
you
right,
know
yeah,
it's gonna come
definitely.
in.
Because one, it's going to
in
take
a
4
year.
months to get to you, and
Yes.
2, you don't know if it's going to be
It may not be what you ordered.
My stepmom is a hardcore Wish person.
Yeah.
And she got Christmas presents off of Wish, and she had to give us to them 6 months after Christmas because she got them. She ordered them 3 months before Christmas.
Yeah.
And she was expecting they'd be there.
That sounds right.
Oh,
So,
no.
full 9 months she was
Oh,
pregnant.
All right. Does anybody else have anything else they want to add? No. Was it helpful at all? I know I talk a lot.
Or
but,
at least give you ideas.
Good panel.
I tried to make it easy for y'all, like as
But it
easy,
was
because
fun.
again, like I
I
said,
liked
if I can do it, and that's because we have a table out there. So
Yes.
we were not only
Did
prepping
you?
for con,
And
we
also
were prepping for this and smoothies and everything. So if we can, I tried not to say it. So if we can throw some stuff together in a couple of hours, I mean it's so simple, you can do it. But again, if y'all ever need anything, definitely we're always here to help. Facebook, Spooky Bees. It's
Yes.
not bees, it's the actual word.
The whole word.
So you can look us up there if y'all have questions. We are in booth D2. So we're over there with Cute as Hell. We have our little stuff out there. So we'll be here today and tomorrow. If y'all have any more questions or ideas or whatever that y'all want to bring to us, we are
We love
happy to hear from
brainstorming.
it. Yes, we love it. So
If we had just sat here and spent the whole time just talking about things that we could make,